G'day everyone. Hi, Uncovering News. Ooh, Lynn Wood. Let's have a look. Hi, thank you for that. I've put Lynn Wood on the list. Not that I've got a lot. We've got this huge sex scandal down here in Australia within the coalition government. Not so much with the members themselves, even though there's some interesting things coming out about some of the things they asked for, but definitely within their staffers. So I'm going to do a reading on whether the Morrison government can survive that. Hi, 171 sign-in. Hi, Melinda Dutcher. How are you? To Joy. Yeah, no. You bring their equipment up to speed and you hire more people and you bring the prices down. DeJoy, what's going to happen to DeJoy? What's his future? Hi, Wendy K. Hey, Kat M. Hi, Diane Armstrong. Nice to see you. You're in California. Oral drug for COVID-19, what to help if people get it. Yes, I'm fine. I was just very tired last night and I was like, oh, I don't think I can, I could actually stay awake to do it then. So, yeah, hi, Anne Rod. Hi, Robin Arvin. Oh, I don't generally do personal readings, Diane. On this, I do them. I do personal readings, and you can email me for that, Diane. Yeah. So yeah, and you can email me about a personal reading if you want a personal reading. And that's at footprinttarot@gmail.com. Cool. Hi, Linda B. Hi, Debbie Fitzsimmons. I have just discovered a wonderful woman. I hope she's still kicking. The latest video I can find from her is from 2 years ago. Jeannie Robertson. Jeannie Robertson. She is so funny. If any of you have heard about her or gone for any of her talks, oh my goodness, she is just so wonderful. She's been speaking as a professional humorous speaker for like over 55 years. Hi, and I am just so enjoying her videos so much, and it is spelled Jeanne and Robertson, Robertson, and she's so funny. Yeah, what's going to happen with Bolsonaro? Let's have a look at him. In Brazil, what's going to happen with that government? What's the outlook for Brazil in general? And what's the outlook for him? More lockdowns. After spring break. Yes, I saw an email about that. Fair enough. If they feel that he should be a little bit more diverse, then Yeah. Hi, Angla. There's an idiot in Colorado who wants to make every citizen of Colorado a militiaman, but to get around gun laws. I mean, come on. The $3 trillion bill, what is that bill about? Yeah, hi, Cheryl Howard. No, I haven't seen that. I've seen the one with the rafting trip down the Colorado River, and I've seen the one where Left Brain decides rather than just go around and spot clean the carpet, he's going to hire a industrial vacuum, cleaner. Hi, Laura Carson. No, it's real. What's the 3D? Yep. Infrastructure. $3 billion infrastructure bills. Been watching a couple of things and finally got a grip on this filibuster and what they're talking about in terms of reforms and things like that. Sydney Powell, pro-Trump lawyer, tells court no reasonable person would listen to her in her bid to get Dominion suit thrown out. Yeah, nah. Yeah, no, I think that I did a reading on that situation a few days ago, and while it's something I'd love to just go ahead and do, it's will Trump, I'm going to ask the question, will Trump be involved in 2022 elections? Apparently Rick Scott asked him not to get involved until their candidates have won their primaries. So there is that's interesting. Well, Trump candidates, we'll call them that, candidates for 2022 win their primaries. Or will there be other Republicans who, yeah. Okay, so we've got a few things to go on with. And I think I'm going to start with Ghost Tarot over here. Put that there. The Mount Morrison government sex scandal. Channel 10, a source in Channel 10 released to a source from inside Parliament House released to a Channel 10 journal a lot of photos and some videos. Hi, Egypt, haven't seen you for a while. And showing lewd sex acts in the Parliament House chapel, and some men basically having their way over the desks of female Liberal MPs, government MPs and ministers, female ministers. Also part of it, but unconfirmed, so they're not really going to go into that, is that there's allegations that some of the people in this club of Liberal staffers, Liberal Parliament House staffers, would get in escorts for MPs and ministers. But the biggest part at the moment is that's a different thing. What we're looking at is, now the person who blew the whistle on this was fine doing what he was doing for himself. It's just, you know, a few harmless, well, it's not harmless pranks really, but as far as he was concerned, they weren't hurting anybody, just having a bit of fun and weren't hurting anybody. But after the rape allegations came out a couple of months ago, he sat down and had a good think and thought, no, he realises that it's going to cost him his job eventually when it comes out. But he thought, well, no, obviously what we've been doing has led to a culture which has deemed it crossed the line. So anyway, full credit for him for coming forward, but as that police officer said, you know, thank you for your help, but F you for being there. Thank you for coming forward, but F you for doing that sort of shit in the first place, you know. So let's have a look at, will the Morrison government survive this sex scandal? Will Morrison survive this sex scandal? They're going to be a leadership spill. Now, the Labor government, after they had several different prime ministers over the Labor Party over the course of a few years, decided, look, this is just not good enough, and they instituted new rules. Once a leader had been named, unless they resigned for sickness or you know, something, there could be no new leadership challenges for a set amount of time. Liberals haven't done that. So is Scott Morrison going to survive the Parliament House sex scandal? Hi, Laura Carlson. And hello to everyone else who might be watching. Remember to give us a thumbs up. Hi, Greta. Just doing the Parliament House sex scandal down here in Australia. Will Scott Morrison as Prime Minister survive it? I'll look at it two ways. Will the government survive the next election, and will Scott Morrison survive it? So we'll do Scott Morrison first. Have I said hello, Angela? I hope I have. And hello to everyone who's watching and anyone who might be watching later. Hello, thank you. And thank you. You know, I'm not a big channel. You know, anyone who like to, who might be interested in coming and seeing what I do. I like what I do very much. I like it if I can help people. Okay. Scott Morrison, will he survive this sex scandal? It's on his watch. He's been there for quite a while, and it's on his watch now. It may have been on other people's watch previously, like Abbott and stuff, but it's on his watch that it's all been come out. New journey for him, a new start. Offer. Young, intelligent. It's a burden. He's really feeling the burden. And this could be a new start. He might be leading to a new start for him. Hi, Catherine Stubbs. You don't ever have to apologise if you're coming late and all that. That's fine. People, you know, not everyone can get on can see every one of mine at the time, and that's fine. I mean, you know, people have lives. I'm not going to get upset if people miss a few, you know. But thank you for Hi, Jazzy girl. Hi, Judy Malley. Thank you. Yeah, the hair's growing out. So, Scott Morrison, new start, plan, looking at strategies to deal with this, to sort of make a fresh start. Second page of cups on top of the page of, he's going to get an offer, I think, from within the party, and it's going to surprise him, but it shouldn't, because this is a really emotional issue. Several women, not just the one, but several women have come forward and said they were sexually assaulted by the same staffer over the last 2 years, and that's been on Morrison's watch. And for something like this other thing to be happening with this little group doing these things, it's greatly contributed to and possibly led to the culture where they think that somebody can get away, where one of them thinks they can get away with doing it. Yes. Okay. It's no good him getting up and having tears in his eyes and saying how much he regrets it and how disgusted he is. That's quite possible. Probably it's true. I'd say it's true. But there's going to be a need for a return to emotional stability, and within the party and within the government. And for that, it could mean a new journey for the office of the Prime Minister. There is communication happening about this. I think he would like to stand his ground and say, look, we're looking at things, stand his ground against the offers and the messages he's getting, especially from younger members of the party. They're just like, what the hell? He wants to set new boundaries. Yeah, here's an offer he doesn't want. It is just a really big burden to be placed on the office of the Prime Minister. But it's happened on his watch. In order for there to be a return to stability within that office, he might be getting an offer he doesn't want, to resign, or there might be a leadership spill. He's definitely being judged because of it. Definitely being judged because of it. And a lot of people feel betrayed. They feel betrayed. I mean, you quite hear of, yes, okay, they had this on top of the historical assault allegation against the Attorney General, and that was on top of him being caught snogging someone other than his wife a year or so ago on film. And then the allegations against the staffer, and then the minister who the staffer worked for calling the woman who made the allegations a lying cow. And then this, it's just too much. It's just like people are saying, what the hell has been happening within our nation's house? This is, you know, these people are entrusted, not just the politicians, but the staffers there. They're entrusted with the health and safety of our country. And if these are the people who are being employed there, we can't trust them. We feel total betrayal. I feel total disgust and betrayal. I mean, and what sort of a sign is it that they're doing it? They're not going and having a tug, to put it mildly, and spreading things all over male MPs' desks or male ministers' desks. They're just doing it over the female ministers and MPs' desks. So it's going to leave a really, in order to rebuild the legacy they have, I think Scott Morrison might have to step down. This is too much. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4 strikes in a row. It's just too much. And there's even more to look into, like the allegations of these staffers getting in escorts for MPs and stuff. Yeah, I always put up entertainment purposes only. Egypt, I have a disclaimer that goes up in front of all of my videos, and if I just do a little quick read, I still put for entertainment purposes only. Thank you. Yeah, Whitby. Hi, Judy Gagini. Yeah, back on election backing for Trump. Yeah. Rick Scott's asking him not to get involved in the 2022 races until their candidates have won their primaries. So that's why I thought I'd have a look at that. Lynn Wood, he states Bar Association has ordered a psychiatric evaluation for him, and he's suing the Georgia Bar Association. Hi, Catherine Stubbs. So what is the future for Lynn Wood? Let's have a look. Lynn Wood, the attorney, what is... I think, you know, who else needs a psychiatric examination, and that's Rudy Giuliani. I'm going to do the list that I've got here, and then I think we'll, and that's the list that I've written down. Trump properties. Yep. Trump properties. His hotels are being dropped by a lot of travel chains. Will that happen? Which properties, please? I've got that written down there. uncover to look at. Okay, Lynn Wood. What is the future for Lynn Wood? I'm sure they just didn't come up with a reason out of thin air to send it to request a psychiatric evaluation. They must have had good reason, because it gets psychiatric evaluation and they're not looking at convictable things. So will the man, yeah, very emotional. Okay. They've had requests from external influencers, people looking at him from the outside, at his behaviour, and who are concerned that he's not capable of acting in the role of a lawyer at this time. So it's a request that's come from several outside influencers. There's been reports of his behaviour to the Bar Association. It's not based on just one thing. It's based on at least 4 incidences. Yeah, definitely a change. There is a change coming for him. And this is also stands for end of one journey, start of another. And that's indicated by this. So these 2 high impact cards indicating a change in his circumstances, the Wheel of Fortune. Emotional stability. I feel like when I saw this that it should be like that he's got no emotional stability at the moment. He's like throwing tantrums, and yeah, there's support for this move. There's definitely support for this move. While there's definitely evidence for a need for this and everything, that doesn't mean that it's all just concern for the public or concern for his clients and stuff. It definitely fits into somebody else's agenda as well, but it can also, the pomegranate leading to an end of things or the death of something, and judgment. Austerity, guarded secrets, mysteries, study, knowledge, severity. It's, yeah, there's austerity. So there's, okay, I do think maybe there's some concern from clients too, that he's talking too much, he's saying too much, he's coming out with things that, and he's acting in a way that some of his clients feel that, you know, I think he's going to be losing clients because they're starting not to judge him. So they don't want their secrets and their business spilled by an unstable person, and they're feeling that. So he's definitely going to be losing clients. Institutionalized. So that is the wanting his behaviour must be extremely erratic. It's one thing to say we're going to be investigating you for your actions with Trump or this or that or the other, but to say, well, you need to undergo a psychiatric investigation, that's not political thing. That's something, there's a lot of energy behind this, and it's true, he does need one. He's suing But his behaviour has been such that people are walking away from him. He's at the win at all cost. The end justifies the means, no matter what you do. And there's a manipulating of the truth. People face their family legacies in this man's hand in some cases. Intuition, compassion, wisdom. Page of Wands. There's more going to come out about his actions as well. Will his suit be successful? So yeah, he's definitely in for some high impact changes to him. He can't stop them. He's definitely concerned too many high level. He's got some high level clients who really, really do not want their matters in their matters placed in the hands of somebody who is increasingly unstable to them, and they're the ones who have requested or said, look, you know. Okay, will Lynn Wood's suit be successful? Five of Swords, that's a no. Wheel of Fortune. King of Pentacles. Seven of Wands, got to stand his ground. No, I don't think it will. I think that change is still coming. He cannot stop the change. His actions, this is what it's coming down to. He's going to have to stand. He's going to have to be. I mean, this is a good card. He might have some success, but not complete success. Really interesting. I think he's got a very interesting time coming up. Noticed that I've got some books around me at the moment because, you know, it never hurts to review what you know and review the cards and all that now and then. Sometimes you get so used to seeing the card in a different way, in a certain way, in so many settings that you've got to be careful that you don't. You've got to make sure you've got the context right. So sometimes I'll bring the books out and refer to some notes and things like that because it's, yeah. Hi, Karen Bissell. Don't apologise for being late. I just love that you've decided to join us today. Also, while we're here, lots of love and healing energy to the people of Colorado, of Boulder, Colorado. That tragic, terrifying experience that they would have gone through with that mass shooting. Yeah. Okay, to Joy. What is his future? I might get a different deck of cards here for that. The Joy's future. What is the Joy's future? Hey, sweetheart, you still here? Yeah, I was just wondering. Hubby's going out soon. So I was just wondering. Just got to make sure I got these. Yes, darling. I'm live. Okay. Just make sure I got the right way.
Put the tools when we finished the job yesterday.
Well, I picked up a few little screwdrivers and all that and put them on the glass plate in the front room.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and the lighter. So that's
Where's that from?
on the glass plate in the front room. As for everything else, you took it in with you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Okay, that's all right. You want to know where your stuff is, so
Oh, I'm just going to take something.
yeah.
Oh, here it all is.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby.
That's fine.
No, it's not really. Sorry for the interruption.
They love hearing your voice. Hi, Renee. Debbie. DeJoy, what is the future of DeJoy? There's a 10-year plan for the post office to save it. Got to lower your postal prices. That'll save it. You know. He has painted himself into a corner. And he's done it by treating it like any other corporation, but it's not any other corporation. It is a US government service, and it is a vital US government service. And so you can't treat it like a corporation. And he's painted himself into a corner as well with his actions because his actions helped in interfering with the election process. He's definitely going to need legal representation. Three of Pentacles. He was speaking to other people about what to do with the post office and how to do it. But these people weren't people he should have been speaking to about it. You talk to the board about these things, but he was speaking with other people outside the post office, taking instructions from them. This should never have been put there in the first place. Oh, George Siegel died. Oh, he was one of my crushes. Him, James Garner, Jack Lemmon. Oh. I watched a movie once when I was a kid called The Bridge of Remagen. I recently watched it a few months ago, and he was in it, and I just fell for him. Absolutely fell for the man. And Robert Vaughan, who played the German guy on the other side, fell for him too. I'm so gutted. Oh, bless you, George Siegel, for all the wonderful, wonderful career that brought so much to people. Thank you, Judy Malley. And bless you, bless you, bless you. Hanged Man. Yeah, he was trying to pause things out in the cold. Yeah, he was taking instructions from outside to pause things. He made deals with other people to pause things. So, yeah, I just thought I'd clarify that. Three of Pentacles with, so it got the Hangman, the Five of Pentacles, and the Lovers. He made deals to pause things and put people out in the dark, out in the cold with other people. Okay. Four of Cups, he's going to end up with an offer he doesn't want. If he wants to get himself out of the corner he's got himself into, which could include jail in his future. King of Swords. He's going to have to talk about how he what actions he took and why and how they was to. He's going to have to talk to prosecutors. King of Pentacles. Yeah, all the people he was talking to keep King of Pentacles, Trump, in place. Yep. You're going to have to talk because it's all going to, his efforts to help steal votes, steal an election. End of one journey, start of another. And to aid outside influences. His actions from the past are going to come back and bite him on the butt. Will he go to jail? Let's have a look. Will DeJoy go to jail? Or will he make a deal? He's on thin ice. He's on real thin ice. Five of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Change of fortune. High anxiety for him. Is he going to go to jail? I've gotten, yeah, I do think he's going to end up in jail. Seven of Swords. Page of Wands. Talking about actions. Ace of Cups. Eight of Wands. Oh, we've got lots of indictments coming towards him, and he's going to be really surprised. Yeah, he's going to end up in jail.
Finally got it together.
That's all right, sweetheart. Everyone says hello. Hi, Renee Rogers. Hi, C. Sims. He is on thin ice, yeah. DeJoy. Also, his handling, his 10-year plan is.
See you, baby. Love you.
Love you too, darling. Drive safe. Oh, you got your phone?
Yeah, I got everything.
Yeah, it was charging over in front of the lounge.
Yep.
Okay, sweetheart.
Love you, babe.
You too, sweetheart. DOJ investigating sedition comments regarding capital right defendants following scolding from the judge. Media. Jim Jordan. I can do a reading on Jim Jordan. I'll be back tomorrow morning. So anything I don't get done today, I'll do tomorrow, okay? I was really tired last night. Just finally, after 2.5 weeks, got security cameras up and running. And it's just left us both a little bit. Oh, he's really camera shy. He really is. Let's have a look. Bolisario in Brazil. What's going on? We'll have a look at Bolisario himself and then Brazil in general. I'm terrible at keeping up on Facebook, guys. Really sorry. It's just, yeah. I have to sort of sort that out a bit. Yeah, Dominic Raab. I saw that story. Will he call on NATO allies? Dominic Raab. I'll put that one down on the list. He's the UK call on NATO re Russia. No. Not even a picture, one of the very few pictures we have of him as a little boy. Not going to happen. Sorry. He specifically requested he doesn't end up on. I'm surprised he's happy to say hello to everyone, but he specific requested that he does not appear on camera, and I'm going to honour that. Okay. Who's seeking re-election in the House? Oh, Jim Jordan. Yep. Okay. Okay. Bolisario. What's going on with Bolisario? What's in his future? I'll do a cross on him. Let's see. On the bottom, abundance, abundance, abundance. Whether it's good or bad, don't know yet. But it's generally a good card. Oh, he's got lots and lots of energy, idea, and he's not afraid of pushing his ideas on people, and fiery energy. 8 of Pentacles, but his challenge is to stop people looking too close at the money. And guess why? He's very much a Trumpian leader. What's at the base of this reading is things that are being kept in the dark. Things that are being pushed in the dark. Things possibly being even people who are being kept in the dark. I'm getting with the Hermit forced isolation. He's had a few of his opponents chucked in jail. I think he hasn't killed anyone, but he's past. Okay, his past actions. He's standing his ground, and he's setting boundaries the way he wants them to, and he doesn't feel like he has to defend anything that he's done. Hi, Sandra Henderson. Of course. That's all right. He knows I won't do that. But, yeah. And it is a handsome mug. At least I think so. Ooh, over the top of Belisario. A bit of anxiety happening. Even this I thought isolation could even, maybe even attach to him as well. Who has he crossed? Lots of sleepless nights and anxiety, and it's not worrying about the people of Brazil and COVID. Something else, he's crossed someone. Ace of Pentacles. There's going to be an offer in his future of a fresh start in his immediate future. Wanting an offer, more resources, an offer from somebody. The environment around him, the moon. Secrets, deceptions, lies, and also hidden obstacles. So I just got to check something here. Yeah. This is in his environment. You know what? Yes, I do think he's had a few people chucked in jail. But this is at the base of this reading is him. Because at the top is the Nine of Swords. So he's fearing he may be forced into isolation. Secrets, deceptions, lies, hidden obstacles, things coming to light, possibly. What do people see? Someone who's just in it to build his personal fortune, someone who's just in it for the money. What are his hopes? Oh, he hopes he's not going to regret some actions. This is his hopes. What are his fears? Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Fiery. Friends and magnetism. He's been it's a very magnetic personality, and he does attract people to him. But this is in his fears. I feel it should probably be reversed, that he's going to lose friends. Friends are going to just desert him. What is the outcomes for Bollisario? Knight of Cups. An offer that's too good to be true. Invitation. The Magician. Is he going to... He's got everything he needs to get himself out of trouble. He just has to bring it all together and maybe take up an offer that will get him out of trouble. Oh, out in the cold. Out in the cold. So that's... And a burden. So those two are in direct opposition to the Magician. I'm wondering if that... the Magician reverse is like you have all the tools, everything you need, all the resources you need to manifest what you want. But reverse it, it's all these things have been wasted. And out in the cold, carrying a huge burden. I think he's going to have an interesting couple of years, and I do feel that he's not going to be in the leader in Brazil for another term. I think that he's a one and done guy. You should go and talk to her, C. Sims. Say, look, how about you turn the news off, or if you want to have it on all the time, just like have it on in one room on low volume and do some other things. Get out of the house, come have a coffee with me. Sit outside for a while, especially with your weather finding up. Yes, I saw that. So that's Bollisario. I think news is going to come out about maybe some people he's had in jail or something. But he popped in bed with the wrong people, basically. He's in a little bit of trouble. Shh, be very, very quiet. We're hunting Polisaurios. Or if they're Russian, be very, very quiet. We're hunting Polisaurios. That's not a very good Russian accent. Wow. Oh, that's nice. Hi, Sheila, Inquisitive Tarot. How are you? Now, what's in store for Brazil in the next year or so? Next couple of years? Just Sheila. Hi, just Sheila. How are you now? Hi, Sharon Sype. I'm a great fan of the Hallmark mystery movies, like the Signature series and all that. They're fun and they're, you know, I watch Gourmet Detective. For some reason, it just doesn't appeal to me. But yeah, Aurora Tea Garden. A great laugh with the Aurora Tea Garden. And despite the fact that it's got Laurie Loughlin, I do like the Garage Sale mystery. And the one I'm watching lately is Murder, She Baked. And yeah, that's a lot of fun. Okay, what's in store for Brazil for the next? Seven of Wands. Brazil's going to stand their ground, and they're going to new boundaries. New boundaries. Thank you, Laura Carlson. Thank you. That's lovely. Thank you. New boundaries. Two of Wands. Two of Wands. They're coming to a crossroads. And there's a tipping point. I don't know when the next round of elections is, but they're coming up to it. Crossroads, plans. Oh, thank you. Two of Swords, tipping point, critical decision. The High Priestess. Wisdom, choices, but secrets as well. Five of Swords. Okay, there's going to be a bit of another situation of like Trump. Belisario is going to try and do a Trump thing, but I don't think it's going to work there. It's a completely different area of, you know, Page of Cups. New beginnings, new journey, new surprising news, messages, emotional messages. There's the Two of Pentacles again. We've got lots of twos happening, which is decisions, manipulations, crossroads, manifestation. There's everything in Brazil that is needed to make things happen. Yeah, a new emotional journey, new relationships with the world. Four of Cups, looking to the past. They didn't want Belisario. He cheated. Looking to the past. Resources. The people, they're not happy. Resources. Unfair distribution of resources. There's a momentum. Travel, but that's a whole country. A whole country can't travel. But there's momentum for change within the country. And there's a momentum to, here's the Hermit again, bring someone back who has receded, or to put someone into the background. Sources. They're embattled. That's the Nine of Wands. Restraint, change is coming. High impact change is coming to Brazil. They're going to turn their backs on someone. I think that honestly, they're pissed off. They feel lives have been stolen from them. They feel that people have been doing things with their resources and carrying out their own agendas. Their own agendas. The people, they're ready to set new boundaries and say, hey, no more. Pee off, you vulgar. And there is momentum for change, but they're being restrained about it. They have everything they need to bring about the change they want and get rid of the person abusing power and turn their backs on him. They're feeling embattled, and they do feel like they've been abandoned as well. They feel like they're feeling embattled and like they've been abandoned by the world, actually, I think. Belisario being in charge. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a fiery... It's going to be a fiery place to be over the next couple of years. Yeah, because... Good night, Greta. Hey, look, guys, I have a few things I have to do this morning. So what I might do is, still got quite a few questions here. And how about I take them up tomorrow morning, usual 9 o'clock, and I'll do my usual 2 hours. Oh, I've got quite a few things to do today. That's that I do need to get into. So, yeah. So we're down to more lockdowns after spring break. And how about we take things up there and tomorrow morning, and yeah, and we'll work on from there. So I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items on the list still, and we'll do them all tomorrow morning. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items on the list. No, 7. No, something like that. And we'll carry on then. Hey, thank you for joining me for this shortened live today. Everyone stay safe, stay strong, stay healthy, stay loving, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Night, everyone. Or good morning. Either way. Bye-bye.